Hello children, welcome to online learning classes. Today we are going to learn for class 6th Social Science. The chapter that we are going to continue today is chapter 6 and 7 Rural and Urban Administration. In this chapter today we are going to discuss about municipality, ward councillor and administrative staff. Presented by Sonakshi Saluja. In this chapter, we are going to talk about town in which there are several persons which are responsible to take over the work. First of all, we will talk about municipality. That what is this municipality? The term municipality means the governing or ruling body of a given municipality. That means a place with local government. It can be a city, town or another area. It is looked after by the local government. As in previous video we have already seen that there are two types of it is divided into two categories, this local government, rural administration and urban administration, and here we are studying now at present about urban administration, as already we have covered in our first video about rural administration. So municipality is one of those. Then in smaller towns these works are done by a little bit smaller organization that is known as municipal council. When we talk about a large area, that means a city, so who is responsible for that? Municipal corporation. But here the complicated decisions that affect the entire city are taken up by the groups of councillors who form committees to decide and debate issues. So these all things are taken in small area by the municipalities or municipal council. Then we have a municipal councillor. Municipal councillor is an elected representative of a ward. He is also known as ward councillor. Now, ward councillor is one of the representative, or we also consider him as municipal councillor who is responsible to take over all the things or decisions in the ward. Then what are the duties of the ward councillor? The ward councillors are responsible for construction of hospitals. As we all know that health is wealth, so they are responsible for the proper sanitation, proper constructions, and also that every person is facilitated with the proper health care. So this is the first duty, we can say utmost duty of the ward councillor. Then when we move further, we will see ward councillor makes the budget. They look into the demand of their respective wards. As previous video also I taught you that there are districts, and then districts are subdivided into sub-districts, and then there are different kind of wards in a particular area that is looked after by this ward councillor, and they make budget that what all requirements they have according to the wards, and they fulfill the demands of the people, or we can say the wards. Then we have committees of ward councillor they also look after the we can say important things such as water supply, garbage collection, street lighting. So these are some of the important things. I think in every area it is required. This is most important thing that is required in every area. So these are seen by ward councillor. These are the duties of ward councillor. Then they assign the task of implementation to the administrative staff. Now who are these administrative staff who takes over the takes over this task and they implement it? The tasks are assigned to this administrative staff by the ward councillors. So let us see now who are these administrative staffs. They are the ones who implement the decision taken up by the ward councillors. Now ward people can approach ward councillor regarding their problem within a ward. If the ward people they feel that they have some kind of problem, they can directly go to the ward councillors. Okay, even they can go to the municipal council also if they feel that the ward councillors are not listening to them, or if their problems is not sorted out, so they can go to the municipal council also. So here we have discussed about this ward councillors and administrative staff. Now we will see that one more important thing, how they are elected or how they are appointed. Now, commissioner and administrative staff are appointed by the government. And when we talk about ward councillors, they are elected representatives who are elected by the people. So this is how all the people play a very important role in towns, or if I talk about cities. Now it is only very important that everyone must see to the people's requirement, that what actually they require, what problem they have. Now we will see one short story on street lighting. And here we will see that how municipal corporation plays very important role. Mala and her friends were playing cricket. Then Rihanna hit the ball so high that the street light broke. Now earlier when they were playing and they were breaking down someone's window, one time they were playing and they have broken down window, so they paid fine for it. So they have collected money and they have paid fine for it. Now the question was that if they have broken the street light, so to whom they should pay the money? So this was the confusion. They didn't know that whom did the street light belong to. So here, when the confusion was there in them, so they all went to Rihanna's mother and they asked from her that who is responsible for the collection of street light or for replacing the light. So Rihanna mother, she gave them the knowledge that this is the municipal corporation who takes care of these all things, and also who takes initiative for other things also, as we have discussed before also in the video in the first part. So these are all the things which are taken care of by municipal corporation, like street lights, garbage collection, water supply, electricity, proper electricity is provided to them or not. So we have completed this chapter successfully. We have discussed about all the important part, who all are the important part of this rural and urban administration. So stay safe. Thank you.